Hey y'all. Listen, first of all, yes, I am still in bed. Okay. I'm gonna be in bed all day because cycles of the moon. I'm gonna just say that. Cycles of the motherfucking moon. But I wanted to share this message with you because, many of us are on our individual healing journeys, but at some point or points within that journey, you'll realize that certainly you're not alone. There are going to be times where you feel alone, but of course you're not. But there are going to be times where God, the divine source, spirit, your spirit team, your ancestors, they're going to make it very clear, okay, that you're exactly where you need to be. And they're going to find ways, find people, find places, things to remind you of who the fuck you are. All right. Um, Now, let me just tell you a quick story because I am a part of this collective. And, that, like I said, there are going to be times where your healing journey is going to be about you. It's going to be very private, it's going to be very quiet. And then there are going to be times where you're going to feel instructed. Or if you're like me, you're intuitive. And in my case, the divine speaks to me through patterns, through synchronicities, through numbers, right? And it's going to be blatantly loud that it's time for you to utilize your voice to share your story, and also to be very mindful of the people and the places and things that are being put on your journey to assist you. All right. And I want to talk a little bit about soul tribes. So I remember in the last year that my mother was alive, right? I went through a lot of feelings. And I want to be very sensitive about how I frame this because, like I said, I'm a part of this collective, and I know that many others have gone through or will go through similar, okay? Because as we have loved ones who transition, as we have to walk away from certain people, places, and things that we have been a part of, communities that we have been a part of other folks' lives and they've been a part of ours, we have to understand that we can't become so attached that we can't see that a lot of what we experience on this earthly realm is temporary. Okay. And I say that again with all the sensitivities and sending love to those of you who need it the most, because I understand that sometimes, depending on where you are in your journey, that can feel a little harsh. Okay. But I say all that to say that in that last year with my mom, I used to pray so hard to find my soul tribe because I had met so many people who were not, right? Who I gave and poured so much into, to only have to be hurt, to be disappointed, to have to walk away, to have to release myself from tables that I not only created but sat at and invited them to have them push me away like it wasn't mine to begin with, if that makes sense. So when God brings forth your soul tribe, number one, give yourself grace, because these individuals will see you, they will feel you, they will hear you, okay? Even when you don't think they're paying attention. They will speak to the core of your being without you having to usher them in by any means. They'll know what you need without asking or suggesting any of it. It's almost like feeling as if you've been blessed with a gift from the Most High, because that's exactly what it is, a gift from the Most High. And in many cases, they will mirror a lot of the emotions, the feelings, the dreams that you may have pushed down and repressed and forgotten about, but they're going to put them directly in front of you. Case in point, all my life I've been a writer. I've not always wrote for public consumption, but I've always been a writer. And I take that back because I was just reminded that I have been writing for public consumption for many, many years. But I have never yet accomplished the one thing that I have wanted to do for myself, for my soul tribe, for many others like me in this collective, and that is write the book. So I'm telling my boyfriend that, and this comes on the heel of him sharing with me that, you have written so much for so many other people. You have shared your mind, your thoughts, your heart, your journey with so many. It is time. You have the knowledge, you have the content. It's time to write the book. And he's been saying it a lot lately. But the mind is an interesting thing because the mind doesn't always forget. And sometimes feelings that you may have pushed down come back. And you remember why you never wrote the book in the first place. But then gently, softly, I get reminded again. I get reminded so often that it reminds me that he's not the only person who has encouraged and suggested that I write this book. The first person who ever told me that was my mom. And she told me all throughout life, Missy, you need to write a book. And then my brother, Rob, kept telling me, sis, you need to write the book. And then they all started to tell me, hey, stop tweeting so much. Stop sharing your thoughts for free. Write the book. And, I just kept on, I got so much going on. My mom, she's in chemotherapy. I can't focus. I don't have the resources. I need a laptop, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then one day, God moved me. God moved me. And in that moving, he showed me why he moved me. And he reminded me of who the fuck I am. And he started to slowly pull away the doubts. He started to take away the self-limiting limitations. He started to take away the people who were projecting their smallness onto me. And he replaced those individuals with soul tribes, with a soul tribe. And it's not fast, it's not large, it's not a circle. It's just a blessing here, there, to remind me that I'm seen, I am heard, I am valued, I am respected, I matter, that I am the high vibrational being, that I am exactly who the fuck I think I am. And then today, it clicked. It's time. Divine timing is not always loud, you guys. A lot of times, divine timing is just a nudge. It's a willingness because you have become aware and your connection to the divine has become so succinct that there is no way you can miss it because it is specifically for you. I'm ready. And I'm so thankful for my soul tribe today and always. Because we were divinely orchestrated to come together. And I honor and I cherish their word. I honor and I cherish them. And I respect them enough to believe that they always have my best interests at heart. And you should too, collective. I love y'all. Keep going because I know I am. And I'm going to write the book. Mwah.